Yo, am I still on the high? I think I am tempering my emotions reasonably well. Oh, that was stupid. That was really dumb. I'm not gonna die though because I'm just that good. What technique am I using? I'm using guess. Yeah, that's right. Can I do two Pierce and then I'll lie? Don't have a good one. Getting carried by borrowed timing. Ooh, yes sir. I feel like my safe stacking has been helped a lot recently by watching TGM4 master gameplay. Just the way they go about it is just so clean. Oops. I don't know, this puts me in the right headspace. Oh, oh, very no. Oh. Okay. It's not even playing TGM4, just like watching it. I just like, oh, I like. I think it's more just mental conditioning in the sense like, oh, I like those shapes. So now I feel happier to make safe plays instead of like aggressive plays. And that subconsciously causes me to want to make those safer plays. This is the thing I feel like I was really good at. I was good at the game. Like that is no good. That is no good at all. But I think the bail probability was still decent in spite of that. Mainly because I had like what 5 extra pieces. Ooh, yeah, so Oh. Yeah, no, going off that. It's crazy how we're graduating. It's crazy how like I really wanted to use this song lyric for the title just because I don't know, it has the right vibe, and then I decided to look at the moon phase just to see if it was anywhere correct, and I think we're maybe a day or two off for like literally the most untrue statements about the phase of the moon at this time. But I've been thinking about it a lot, so oh okay, yeah, we're gonna be doing one qualifier because I haven't rolled in like 2 or 3 days, and I want to use today to sort of get back into it, make sure I can address the problems I was having during the match. Ooh, that's not great. Thanks for the sub, Matthew. 41 months is crazy. Ah. So yeah, that's all today. And that is why we are warming up with Das. That is why we have the Das Big Fall scene up. And yeah. It's full Oh, that felt disgusting. But I do believe things come to life by accident. Okay, good. The funny, okay, Lucy, the funniest part is that you don't even know what's happening in the other shower. Ah, clickbait successful. I will let you all stew on that for a few minutes until we finish this run, and then I shall explain. Only for watching, because I'm just not that popular. This is an 18. Oh, that was very wrong, and yeah. Ooh. Oh, oh. Ah. All right. Okay, so first I should explain the first shower. What was Lucy talking about initially? So I live in a dormitory, of course, and that means that we have community showers. All right, like showers that like multiple people whose rooms are sufficiently close will like all collectively use. And there are two that are like literally right next to me. Very good location. But it doesn't really matter when the showers tend to malfunction, shall we say. So one of the showers, you know how like how like most showers like normally have like a drainage port, let's say. I don't know what the proper word is. Where like all the water, all the soap, all the hair, all the whatever else goes into showers, where all that gets filtered out. A, okay, sure, drain, whatever. Ah. So one of the two showers that we have, right next to us, the drain just doesn't work. And so now there is a very slight but very noticeable, let's say 4 to 6 inches of just water, just chilling on the floor of the shower, and it's like kind of sectioned off, so it's not like flooding onto the rest of the grounds, but it's just there, and it looks extra suspicious because like people when they shower like tend to use soap, and the soap is also not being drained, so the water is not like traditional like clear water that you'd expect from anywhere with a decent health standard, but like this like murky like half translucent white liquid that does not look the most appetizing. Let's just say I would not want to drink out of that. Alright, so I lampshaded that there is something else happening in the other shower, and the truth is that it's actually way more tame. It's just been going on for longer. The lights inside the second shower. So like basically the only other option that I have readily available to me does not work. Alright, instead of like completely lighting up the room, it like kind of just like flickers. It's almost broken. There's still a very small amount of light coming from it, so the inside of like the room is still visible when you close the door, but it gets quite dark. So I've actually been choosing to use that shower like willingly, even before the do I get notice? Even before like the drain thing happens in the other shower. So I've been going into the dark shower just because I think it's kind of cool. But now I think everybody is using that shower. Probably against their will. Have I tried cleaning the drain? I don't want to deal with that. That is not my problem.
I'm afraid this is such a reckless thing.
What do you mean?
You submitted a service request?
Service requests for the one with the missing light with the busted light has been sent. I don't know about the other shot.
2 days ago.
Oh, that was you? Sick.
Someone else.
And that was sent. For the one with the broken drain, I haven't done anything because I don't.
I gotta hijack this for a second. If you shave in a public shower, you are disgusting. That's just like blatant.
Is this what has been happening?
That's why
I
showering at home, the drain had to be cleaned like monthly. It is like there's no clogging because people have the common decency not to do that in the shower. It's like I don't know. It's disgusting.
yeah.
But one more thing. What does one shave around here?
So you shave your upper extremities over the sink, lower extremities over the floor. Both can be disposed of. Except
Mega thing.
Mega brain. Yeah. No, but Gerald, it's not my problem because I don't use that shower. All I need it for is to take cursed pictures and freak people out, other people out. Or you get Gallon the Drano, yeah. Perchance. Or I just go downstairs where there are other presumably clean showers. I don't know. I will miss many things from this school. One of the things I will not miss are the public restrooms. You can't just say perchance like that. He knows. Okay. Woof. Yeah, but the people who live around us do not really clean. Like if you have long hair, you have to clean your hair. Yeah.
I will.
I don't particularly feel like talking about all the moments where I have had to like just like reposition the large clumps of hair that are in the shadow. So
Since we're already on the topic,
yeah.
I'm going to add something kind of impressive. We probably already said on stream the one time that what looks like a hair explosion happened in that shower. Like there was hair on the walls and on the floor and
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah. Oh wait.
I'm sorry to remind you.
Which one?
Which one? When there was hair everywhere, like
I
on
think
all
I
corners.
remember this.
It's like someone shaved the palm.
There was hair on all nooks and crannies of the shower because someone shaved and somehow hair went everywhere. Not just on the floor, everywhere. On the walls and everything. What's really impressive is if you go and look up, you will find a hair that's has still survived all this time.
Oh, this is like the less wholesome version of our Googly Eye story.
Yeah.
You know, I've actually there are a couple of people from VGO who have pointed out the oh, so you have like told me, oh, so you guys were the ones who put the googly eyes on the restroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good time. No, you in the in Infinite. One of the
Might
locations.
have been someone else. Because there have been googly eyes that were there and long before we went on other announced.
I did those.
Nice.
I know some of the restroom googly eyes were faced back by other people.
Don't ruin them.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
But people never lie on stream. Never happens ever.
Well, I get it.
I am a 300-foot tall purple platypus bear.
This is true.
Ah, I was looking down at chat and then I just like autopiloted. How could you say something so courageous yet so brave? People, I pointed out whenever I'm like showing people around. It's like one of like the unique things I can actually talk about.
The one I'm most mad about being removed is the fire hose one.
Oh, you got a fire hose one in there?
You know the fire hose in the funny building?
Oh yeah.
You could do the eyes out.
Wait, isn't that like because like people actually drink out of that or?
No, that's the one that's like just an opposite of face.
Oh. And there is one poster that has not been taken down in the 2 years since we did this, which I am proud of. It is the one with the big ramen bowl, and I put eyes inside like each of the yolks.
That poster has not been taken
It has not been taken down. It's still there. You can find it.
I am so happy about the second one.
There we go. Oh. Ah, failed. Wait. I was looking away, so I hadn't figured out what I could burn, so. The guitar guy, yeah, that's still there. That's still there, too. That's the main one I point out. That one's funny to me because it feels like somebody should clean those every now and then, but they either don't, which is funny, or they do and just leave the eye there anyways, which is kind of cool. Thoughts on that? It's a little hard to notice if you're not looking. Yeah, but if you're going up and like just like dusting it off or something, I don't know if that needs it's something that needs to be done, but surely this is not an outrageous proposition. Huh? The double tap? What? Unironically, this is like what like putting on DAS mode is like best for me right now. It's like preventing weird controller spasms. Whatever. What's the best ramen brand? Don't have opinion. Oh, random stuff. This is not like a particularly novel idea, so I'm sure the answer is yes. There's just not a ton of significance to it. Like, why is that important to you, for example? Ah! One frame off. And the 500k eludes me yet again. I got a class tomorrow.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Good enough for me. I
Yeah,
believe.
I'll change that.
Oh shoot! I gotta submit piece sets.
Yeah.
I'll do that right now. I think I already have it written up.
Okay, I'm changing my answer to neutral.
I don't. I mean, I don't know. It would be nice to like have an idea of what grade I might get in the class, but wait, is this enough? Okay, let's see if we get the bar. Ah, okay, good enough for me. Let's qualify. Qualify for DAS Masters. Oh my God, Dewey with a 4.4 million qualifier. What a remarkable player. Really happy with my again. Truly. Oh, also Rorschach popped off 1.1 average. Okay. Yeah, we're sending fairly. So let's go to normal. We got to turn on. I believe we turn on the Hertz and input displays, and I'll tap back on DAS mode just for the sake of it. Let's go to Tetris. Let's go to Tetris. I said let's go to Tetris. Hey, come over here. Sure.
هل تتحدث الإنجليزية؟
Thank you.
Do you need a translation?
I'm assuming there is something about English because I heard English. But I could this does not inspire me with confidence.
Bro does not know. Those who know, those who don't know.
Only a little. Is it? I feel like English is a common loan word.
أنا أحب أن أتابع فراكتال 161.
Like, I am going to assume that one part of this translation is Fractal 161.
No way. How do you know? You speak Arabic?
What? Okay, am I forgetting anything? I guess timer, which I will need to adjust. Tools, scripts, 60, close, timer group up there. So, yep, let's go. That should be everything. So yeah, this qualifier is going to last for 60 minutes. My goal is to get the 2 best scores that I can. And we'll take them, we'll take the, we'll add them up, divide by 2. We'll not use this one because that was atrocious. And then that is my qualifier. So the one to beat is Pixelandy with the real first seed. I believe he has like a 1.15 average. I haven't been doing too hot in DAS lately, so I'll be aiming for, let's say, a mid-max outs. Wallbance and his infinite wisdom has predicted a 1.06 average because I'm, quote, washed. So let's see if we will show him or if he will show me. Oh, by the way, could y'all hear my other roommates talking earlier when we were discussing shower-related matters? Kinda. Mostly. Okay. Yeah, I don't know the effects of the noise, how strong the noise canceling is, or like what it really, or the noise suppression, I should say. Yeah. Yeah, which I had to have on, unfortunately, because my computer fan is like kind of ridiculous, and I am currently using my computer speaker because prefer for everything to stay rather close together. Okay, that's a little more than I wanted, but anything for the stack. I have a loud fan, just leave it anyways. Yeah, but I imagine you don't get as many people complaining about it as I have. Because I stream more than you, and I get more chat messages than average.
Wow.
I don't have ASM. Honestly, should I add it? That's not the worst idea. Many people have said that's they appreciate my stream for the background noise, and then of course I proceed to ruin it with the power of my words. Nice. Ah. Oh, what was I doing? I was trying something high concepts. That's nice. Undergrad pays for crisp audio. Okay. I guess I guess I probably could have looked into that. I could have set up the Iceman. I realized it a little too late, but I also don't think I should be going for tricks. But I suppose it's a little too late for me to start considering undergrad subscriptions. Oh, I like the way that was. It was the right move, so you had to do it real. Perfect time to get access. Oh, wait, that's a good point. I don't know why I just like assumed that like they would all expire the like the moment I left campus. Am I going to grad school? Nope. I could get all. I could probably get a ton of Adobe. Do they give us Adobe stuff? I feel like they might. Not that like I have a way to use any of it, but I could get it.
I think the number one book said phrase about Adobe products is I hate Adobe products.
Yeah. But I could still have it. Like, but also like the people saying I hate Adobe products are the ones using the Adobe products.
Exactly.
I could be one of those people. Imagine. Imagine like the sense of community that I would feel as I would be able to like join in everybody as they bitch about software not working the way that it should.
I'll keep it warm.
Some of them might have checks on what network you're on. Oh, interesting. VPN for Sibelius. Man, I love when I can use my software offline. Okay, 600 transition. We're gonna be going for a lot of these. This is generally the throw. Oh, how? Oh, that's death. Yes, we're gonna need another one at least. Okay. Man, that was actually solid. Yeah. On the subject of like taking advantage of school benefits, there is a life hack that we in the video game orchestra have been taking advantage of for a little bit now. Technically, it's more like the Splatoon subculture, but I got roped into it last time, so I'm considering myself part of it. So I think a lot of schools have programs that like encourage like students to like network with faculty, let's say. Because naturally this is good for like a lot of reasons and they want to encourage the ability to do this and it's good all around. So one of the ways that my school does this is by saying, oh, we have a program where you can take a faculty member out to lunch. All right, you can do it alone, you can do it in a group, and then you can get the entire thing reimbursed. I am sure Lucy is like aware of this. I do not know if she has ever taken advantage of it herself. But what if the faculty member then you still get free lunch, I guess? Yeah. All right. And of course, another thing to know about my club, the Video Game Orchestra, is that we are, of course, a very close group. We do a lot of things, both inside the club and outside normal club activities. And the people who and the most dedicated members tend to stick around for a while. So there is one of our members has been around for a very long time. I believe his tenure is approaching. I believe it's approaching a decade. All right, and he stayed with the orchestra, and he's arranged a lot of our best pieces. And he stayed for so long that he is now a lecturer at our glorious school. So do you see where this is going? So what happens is that we're like, hey, we should have a VGO social and we should have food. And then we remember that this guy is a professor. So we can use the take your professor to lunch deal. You just buy a bunch of food, charge it to the school, and free social. Is there a limit? It's once per semester. I believe there is a cash limit. We went slightly over when we did it last time. And yeah, I actually had no idea this was happening. We just had like a rehearsal, like an impromptu rehearsal, like right before dinner time. And then as I was leaving, like somebody asked me, "Hey, do you want chicken?" And I was like, "Sure." And so I stayed, and we found the place with not many chairs in our student center and just chilled. If my school offered this, they'd even. I believe. Good question. I want to say once per faculty member, probably. Because I think the thing was we could only use our guy once. And also, I imagine we don't want to be pushing it like too hard. But it's a good deal. Infinite much trivial. Yeah. My undergrad booted our emails after 2 months. I don't think I can keep my email. Which I had the means to fix this. I just never really acted upon it this semester. You could just like hang around places that have conferences and just take their leftovers. Also a solid strategy, yeah. We have a pretty well fleshed out network for like free food things. One other big source of income is that like the dorm our dormitory wings, I think, gets a pretty good amount of money for like social activities, and they tend to be bad at spending them, so they make it up by like doing like just absurd one-off things. Like I think there is a wing that is going to a sushi place, like a fusion sushi place, and it's all going to be completely covered. I went there for a birthday dinner once. It is not cheap. I took 12 slices of pizza. Yeah, we were some friends and I were actually going to we're going someplace for that was said to have free poke. All right, it was a student group event, and the student group was the was the women in electrical engineering and computer science. All right, the 3 out of the 4 of us were guys. And then we got there, and they had run out already. So no need for anything awkward. There were just like other students just waiting out there, and they saw us coming close, and they were like, "Yeah, it's all gone." You have the option to do the fucking thing. Mayhaps. Oh wait, that's high. All right, no 600, but it's still pretty good so far. Woo! Oh, that was hot. All right, we have not died immediately. This is a great sign. How much time do I have left? 44 minutes. Okay, we're chilling. Lucy, you call me that, yet you assume at the same time that my goal is to get the highest score possible. What you forget is that I am a streamer and therefore I have no morals. So things like competitive integrity mean nothing to me. I want content. I hunger for content. I yearn for the vines. People with no moral are idiots. You could be smart and be amoral. Surely. Being stupid and being... Yeah, how about your definition, possibly? Oh, I think I see it. Uh, well, Vance, I need you to bless this run. Please, man. I'm getting desperate. I really want this. Okay. Ooh, Covered Rails, thanks for the raid. You're all in luck, for you have joined on what is about to become the run. You see? There is nowhere for this score to go but up. That was kind of atrocious, but it doesn't matter. Because we're just built like that. Okay, we might lose. Oh! Should have adjusted for the double bar. You're so right, man. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh. This, mark my words, will be a perfect transition. All right. I haven't burned now. What evidence is there that I will burn in the future? What evidence is there that I will burn in the future? Never mind, the stack is. What evidence is there that I will burn in the future? That was 8 hertz. That was fine. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Not anymore, C-dubs. That was kind of cool. One burn is still burn. But still, look at this. Such beautiful pace. All right, already 300,000 and not even halfway through the level of consistency. I wonder if not if filling the LJ instead of the L there would have been better for stack. General stack health. I guess set up a double bits right now, and I think that would be funny. Oh. I adjusted the J uprights because I knew there would be an L coming soon. It was written. That was oh, genuinely awful. I mean, okay, thank God. I can still hit this. Oh no, not again. 50 burns, hopefully, yeah. Nice. Oh my God, this game started out so well. I hope I can get 500k. Hope I can get a J piece. Okay. Did I get to 109? I don't remember. It's what? Huh? What was I doing? What? Okay. There we go. Interesting, kind of an interesting stack. And we're clear, and we just need one more. Come on. Usually only interesting stacks are bad ones, yeah. You think there are more people in the community now when they hear Richard than think Richard Wolf instead of Richard Bagden? We joke that nobody ever leaves Tetris, but that's because we just collectively forgets anyone who does. It's as if they never existed. Because truly, there is no long bar in Ba Sing Se. Thinking of it, you weren't even around, were you? Okay, okay. I guess. Well, you're a DAS player, so maybe you just maybe because I thought you only played a year. You like first posted like 21 or something, and what is the stack? What is the stack? Wait, was this bad? Okay, that's pretty bad. Billable though. Okay, we have successfully made it to level 20. No, I predict this game will make it to level 22. Now I know that's a bit bold. I've skipped an entire level, but I have that much confidence in myself, so I believe it shall come to pass. Oh my goodness, that was a Tetris. That gave me a lot of points. And look, another one. I have made it to 22. The possibilities are endless from here. Who knows? I could maybe even make it to like level 26 or something. Could you imagine? Ooh. Wait, what is this? Ah! Ah! Yeah! Oh, no! Okay. Wow. An 8 Hz slow tap. That is a move which might be considered controversial. I kinda need to log in if I want a decent score though, so maybe. Sod Violator looks so much like Soy Violator, which I think has interesting implications. Ladies and gentlemen, the impossible has happened. We have reached level 26. I'm feeling quite a bit adventurous now. I think we can make it to level 37. Wait. Wait. Okay, good score. We got something on the leaderboard. It was pretty deserved. No, but Zephyr, you have to understand, I had a streak of 3 occurrences of saying something and not suffering consequences. 3. You understand how big of a deal that is in this economy? All right, at that rate, nothing bad will ever happen to me again. I should invest. uh, if I don't make it to 19 this game, you will not make Daster. That's an interesting prediction. Now we're getting into the intricate stuff. Oops. What? I must make it to 19. I must not fail. I think if I didn't like start shifting that bar, the first bar that went under like an idiot, I could have gotten out. That is such cheesefish advice. Oh, what? I haven't heard of that. What did he beat it with? Not today. Don't like. I just video. Oh my god. Oh, get. Okay, nice. Ah. What kind of a score do I need to make it in? Is it still top 16 or? Yeah, top 30, top 32. Surely 900k average estheticians. It might. 950s. Really? Wow. Okay. I did not realize that it got that bad. I made semis, so it doesn't matter. Oh wait. Do we still have semis roll? Do we still have semis roll? I don't know. I want to say I remember Vanny saying like he wanted to evolve. How are we back on pace? I thought the beginning was kind of ass. Oh, what? Didn't it get reinstated? Oh, okay. Finals rule existed for like 1 month. Yeah. It's kind of bad because I'm pretty sure it is my job to keep track of these things, but it is. I don't know. I feel like Mega Masters has been so like omniscient that people kind of forget that there is a next month. Where is the Das Masters qual page? Go.ctm.gg/ctm Das Masters May 2025. All with spaces. How's it going, Galaxy? Feels like I haven't seen you around in a while. Got it. Sick. What is that written on my controller? My internet name, I believe. Yeah, it has like the really like big fonts from Carbonic's label maker that I didn't realize you could change until after I had labeled everything with said big fonts. Here's the thing about jinxes. The more you fear it, the more you give it power. And so I declare this is going to be a good game. Just get a bar. Probably shouldn't have filled that. Oh well. This is comfortable. Yeah. This game will go the distance. This game will improve my qualifier average. And I say this purely out of confidence to myself. And really, what reason is there for me to doubt? For me to doubt myself? What reason is there for any of you to doubt me? That's right. There is none. I have never done anything wrong before. I can't look at Perfect Clear the same way after the video. Oh. You know, the video. Okay, this is tricky. There you go. Ah! Okay, we're Charlie. Oh, okay, we're Charlie. Worth. Yeah, that's it. Ah, okay, GG. And none of you ever doubted. Okay, let's do another. How much time do I have left? How much time can we still get another? I don't know. Oh my god, Maxim's watching. Hi, Maxim. Time for one. Those are three incredibly different answers. I definitely do not have 35 minutes. 1540 sounds realistic. Time for one game is a little scary, but I time for two. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I started at around 20 minutes in. I think I have determined my problem. All right, and if the problem that if it were to be solved would instantly make me the best Tetris player. I think that I am simply not lucky enough. He says as he makes the worst placement known to mankind. What about with SPS? Well, even in those cases, my opponents get more bars than I do, so. Start insulting Noah. Oh, that's an old bit. I forgot about that. Noah Dangler is such an infuriating person. All right, like he is a sailor. And if there's anything that I know about sailors, it's that I can't complete this sentence because I don't really know much about them, but that probably means something. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you perceive with your mind? Yeah. Noah Dangler is too good at Oh, okay. Thank you. Noah Dangler is. You hear me? Okay. Like Noah Dangler gets such unfairly good paces. He has like how can one person be so far ahead of everybody else in fair median into 29 score? That is clearly the work of foul play. All right, do you really believe that one person can have like all the pace records? I think that's suspicious. I think that I am not. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. I'm the goat. I'm the goat. We are accusing you of being good. Bro thinks he's dog. What does jog stream title mean? What does dog call his stream? I haven't watched him in a very long time. Disgusting. Wait, is this like happening like right now or? Nothing is wrong. Noah's nothing without big orange control. Not from Lee Weeks. Man, I wish I could pull off those kinds of title. This kind of title. I just don't know how to really make it sparkle. I keep making that move, and I should not be making that move. Who let this guy max? Oh! Oh, should not have done that. We can burn this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That ain't Falco. Nice. Okay. Let's turn this into something respectable. Uh, I, I lost all respect for myself with those placements. Oh. Yeah. No.
What's that be?
Ooh. Okay, good. W getting the pieces that I want. W getting the pieces that I want. Not gonna lie, the tilt coefficient on this is a bit high. But maybe it's just because I was getting a lot of bars, so it doesn't really matter. That's unfortunate. I should have gone inner, right? Oh, GG. Oh, I forgot to check my time. Oops. 6 minutes. Oh, what are you I got plenty of time. I need to switch back to chat, though, so I can do that now. Okay. That's not back to back, right? I think I topped out. And I'm popping out now. Man, I can't believe I get to meet Nifsky in like a month. That's kind of sick. Okay, maybe that's it though. Be fun to have us all meet up though. Yeah, for sure. I'm really stoked that y'all are investing more into lands too. I really think that so much of the praise for there goes to Flippity and his work for just being exemplary. Slightly less fun to have. I'll be rolling after the call, yeah. Why don't I roll the gloves? Because I don't like the feeling. Oh, what? By the way, can I update my greatest my greatest achievement is being the first ever winner of the Tetris race. When I say the Temptress, oh, his name is so hard to pronounce. Honestly, not particularly. I like it's a funny event. It's very unique. I think obstacle course style was done like pretty well, but I don't know. Temptress. Like how do you say this? I like to think I am reasonably good at speaking. I took 21T 102 and everything. Well, I plan next month's semester. I would like to do the qual tomorrow. Okay, so my schedule is like today is practice, today is derusting. Tomorrow, qual for CTM, more practice along the way. Yeah. Why must you do this? Okay. Now the question is, should I restart this? I don't think it's the way I'm playing right now. I don't think there's a guarantee that I can get a better. Ooh, thank you very much. And I should be fine on time. You know what? Yeah, I'll restart. Wait. Okay, good. I was worried that like stream latency would cause people to like tell me that I had more time, that I actually like had more time when like I didn't. Now I think I can restart, but I'm still a bit nervous, so I'm not gonna. Video journalism isn't real journalism. T-Dubs, have you watched Ahoy? Oh my god, I almost trolled. I almost trolled. 255 has the most, arguably the most crash triggers out of any level. Have I watched that? Ahoy is a channel. I think they're like the first thing that comes to mind when it comes to like actual like journalism, not in the sense of like reporting live stuff, but in the sense of like cataloging things. So they're most known, I think, for the Polybius video. Polybius, the game that doesn't exist. I think it's approaching 10 million views right now. I watched that recently after having seen its thumbnail for a long time. I thought it was very well researched. There's a lot of really cool stuff on that one. Video journalism is the most real journalism. No journalism is real. That can be garden path in like two ways. I practiced on 255 and got a confetti. That's probably should not happen. 255 should just be like normal crashes. Oh, okay. Wait. I think we're dead. Okay, GG. What's the leaderboard? Okay, so we should be safe. We'll just have to play first round, which is whatever. So the gamble did not pay off. It's the DV's effect plus videos. If you're playing it on a modded version, then are you using Gem? Any like deviations can have an effect. Tungsten cube. I will memorize this one day. Use Tetris Gem. Okay, the crash simulation, I think it's pretty good, but there might be weird stuff. This was a qual for DAS Masters. Where am I right now? Okay, so I'll be like 16th, not top 8s for sure. So, oh well. Oh god, that is really. Oh, those are really rough quals. Okay, get rid of timer, move to main, goal. What is like an orchestral? There we go. People's all these people with their demands. Oh, disrespect time. Get rid of that. Okay, so my intention right now is to actually play for quite a bit because my biggest problem right now manifests only during like long sessions, which is unfortunately what I'm gonna have to go up with in competition. Okay, wait, I need nail clipper. Or I want nail clipper. Like spelling bee? What the? No, yes, I am making sure that my nails do not go everywhere. This nail clipper is generally well behaved. All right. Oh, this feels quite nice. Okay, taking the break was absolutely the right call. Ah, oh, it feels good. Why no game? Is there no game audio? What? I thought I fixed that. Nobody told me. Oh, is oh wait, I think I know why. One sec. Mirror box. Nope. Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna be borked. Ah. Oh, wait, what? Okay. So right now the rolls like feel like incredibly good. So like right now I'm just kind of calibrating the control. Blech. Crazy how different my controller feels when it's like light versus heavy. Ugh. What is the goal? That's a run. Okay, so the challenge right now is okay, for whatever reason, I can roll quickly. It's like pointing my fingers upward. If I can do that, then I can get correct rolls. Ooh, maybe now that's challenging. Fascinating. I'm doing this. Burning out of readiness. Huh? Feels effortless to roll. Has the MIT alumni team. Okay, so this is probably about as sticky as... Why does it... Why does it feel better now? Why am I missing 5 taps? Is it actually hand fatigue? I think it is. But... you know what? I want to try something. I think if the problem is roll consistency... Let's go for a long game. See how long my stamina lasts. Goal is that every roll should feel easy. Every board should be easy. That was not easy. Nothing about that was easy. Again, my goal is to play for quite a bit longer today, just so that I can get some more experience into like fatigue situations. Okay, question for the audience: why did I top out there? Can't really argue with that, I guess. The main thing I'm concerned about right now is that my rotation buttons are starting to feel dummy already. That's like really quick. I really do not like them feeling like this. Missed rotations has become a pretty consistent cause of misdrops. It's always just it's always only the one of the buttons. I believe B, but it could be A. I'm not my spatial. Huh? That should not have happened. That should not have happened. Ah. Okay, good timing. That was 11. It's almost midnight. Cover holes, cover holes. Love 5 taps feeling easy. I obviously missed some, but I knew exactly how I missed them and I was able to correct. Oops. Huh? I forgot. I forgot that was a table. Okay, you know what? That was kind of boring. Let's do long ones again. It's late. Let's do efficient on 7. Oops. Early, okay. Good start. They handle that well? This one, I did not. Okay. Okay, so what happens there? I think what happens there is I'm not timing the thumb tap. That might be a controller glitch. Oops. Yeah, but safer. Ah. Oof. I'm going for A. Let's run back. I hate those. I hate that so much. I hate that so much. Two. Three. One. Five. Build over the hole, build over the holes. Six, finally. Ooh. Too aggressive. I think floor. I think it's just anything. Da, da, da. Huh? Yeah, that stopped because it felt weird. Incorrect pressure. Oh, God. Dude, as soon as it gets high, I just collapse because I don't have the timing figured out. Better. Good sign, at least. Basically, just want to clean up all the stupid mistakes. Like that. The reason that I'm hitting so many 30s. Da, da. Alright.
Man, what do you think of it? Like, looking like way earlier? Way in I said dumb mix. Yeah. You're not. Top 10? Top 2.
Oh, holy shit. New map? Or...
It's a new map, so it's less impressive, but still. Like, it being a new map means not that.
Right. Well, progress.
It's a few days old.
Yes. Are most of the names that like you'd expect to see above you, have they already played it, or
Yeah. Like, most people have played it, but
they haven't like
it hasn't
optimized?
taken that much time to like, really, like,
I see. Sick. Okay, I can definitely feel some burn. Let's see how it affects. Going too fast. That's interesting. Is it a full moon today? No. It's like completely the opposite. Like, oh, my Dave, pretty good. Nailed a lot of this. Square lefts. You old 100 kill screen Tetrises, VODs? I never actually got anywhere close to that. It's possible somebody has now, but I can't tell for sure. I kind of doubt it though. It does feel like I'm missing more now. So I think it's thumb that's the issue right now. What's the goal for today? Kind of just de-Russ. As always. It is a perpetual. Perpetual struggle for me. Ooh, nice. Ah, okay, I don't want this happening. Score not well tracked. Probably some like 3 Tetris thing by Gerald. Lines is 120 something by Scooty. Dude, why do I keep missing this? No shot. Okay. Yeah, I'm going too fast. Do something. using timing. Oh, yeah. Goodness. Good, good, good. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, reasonable. Now, if we go back to transition, I wonder if it'll feel easier. Well, it certainly feels easier. The question is whether this will translate into points. Yeah, this is what we're... Perfect max time, nah, not today. Ugh. This game is too hard. I feel like I should have the chops for one good attempt, and then I want to call it. So many different kinds of mischiefs, though. Case in point. 6 Tetrises, so 7. It's 9. Ugh. Oh, what the fuck, man? Dude. Literally, like, moving my controller. Pop sounds. Could be a lot of things. Move my controller. Just got one Tetris. Jeez. Two. 3 Tetrises gets you that much? Wow. Yeah, as well. Ugh. What? Okay, 5 Tetris. One. Two. god. Great. Why is it? Really hard to hit basic stuff. I think. Try and slow it down. Oh my gosh. Nice. Okay, that we end there. We end there. Okay, so the main problem is control. As I play longer, for whatever reason, so one of two things happens. What happened now was that I was still able to feel like I rolled easily, but my fingers, I think, were not applying like the correct amounts of pressure. Like I was letting both the anchor thumb and the rolling fingers get lazy. So I had to like lock in and really focus on doing that. And this is relevant because I'm gonna get tired. That's just a fact of life. I just need to get familiar with it. The other problem is if the controller gets like too stiff, like or basically become like too physically weak to like press buttons consistently, believe it or not. And then the other thing is that rotations, I have not figured out yet. It's not like playing through pain so much as like playing through like fatigue. Like, I don't think it is unhealthy to keep running if you are like 4 miles into a 6 mile race and you like feel like absolutely gassed. Right? Everything is gonna feel sore, but it is like probably healthy to keep running because you're not like actually pushing yourself, right? Like, this is the thing. I can feel my hands like aching. But I don't think that necessarily... I'm adding that caveat because I'm not a medical professional. That necessarily means that my hands are in like danger of like permanent damage. Yeah. So I think the big thing for me is just focus on like curling my fingers. Over. Right, where are the shots? So many musical instruments. Yeah, no, because it's like I have always modeled technique as a physics problem. Maybe not always, but it's the way that I think. It's a way that I think makes sense. Yeah. Okay, that was, I think, early. Mistiming. Already. Nice. Shoot, how do I convert this? Ah, okay, not bad. Orthopedic engineer. What? Well, okay. What do you know about it? I haven't figured out how to do. Still feel like I haven't figured this out. Okay, get out of the stick. Call it a day. No, score Tetris. Then we call it a day. Nice. Okay. So timing issue results. How's it going, Kit? It feels like so much, and it's only 4 lines. 10,000 words. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I do not envy that. Oh. Alright. And definitely feels a bit stiff. Might have overdone it, but this is not nowhere near injury level. But yeah. I mean, the key for me having some hand discomfort. I was explaining to Zemper earlier, and I actually think I quite like this analogy. It's the kind of creep behavior is crazy. Because you asked what I know. Yeah, no, I wanted to. No, like I feel like like any like sort of like discomfort that I feel is the same discomforts when you're like 4 or 5 miles into a 6 mile run. All right, like you will feel sore unless you are like extremely conditioned. That does not mean that you should immediately stop and that you're at risk of injury. All right. I think in fact it is a skill to be able to navigate those situations well. So that is what I am like practicing specifically here. So yeah, I think the key to like being more successful in the future is like learning how to navigate this, because I think it does force me to like change my technique or think about it differently. Oh shoot, somebody in a YouTube chat got the song reference. Nice. Getting familiar at the balance of progressive overload makes you better faster. What does balance of progressive overload mean? I might be misinterpreting. Knowing when to keep running. Oh yeah, yeah. And when you'll actually get hurt. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, I agree with all that. Who's streaming Tetris?
What, when it was like 10 or no, it was like
It was
8:30 my time. I
it
was like, oh,
was
it's over.
yeah.
No, it's fast.
It,
Like, this is fast.
The one
it went from
Who's red now?
please no, maybe like maybe we have a chance to know it's over.
once
over,
like
bro.
That kept zooming in on those stupid counties, like in Virginia.
Okay, this should be fun.
And, like, what,
Thanks
I
everyone for
don't
watching.
remember what the states
it
are.
I will
was
see you
like
tomorrow.
Pennsylvania, Michigan,
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.